Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Melinda and I am a part-time reseller on the app called Poshmark. In case you're wondering, my Poshmark name is Joyfully Curated, as well as my Instagram handle. On this channel, I like to share my thrift hauls, my shopping adventures, and Poshmark tips and tricks. Today's video is one that I'm really excited about. It's my big LA sourcing trip. I went to LA specifically to shop the Spell Warehouse sale, but I couldn't not source while I was there. So I let my friend Shauna know and we spent the whole day sourcing. In total, we went to seven of our favorite buy-sell trade stores. I'm gonna be sharing footage from each of the 7 stores and then wait till the very end of the video because that's where I'm gonna be showing you a haul of all the items that I ended up taking home with me. So we landed in LA at 9 o'clock in the morning, got our luggage, headed to the hotel, and then started our sourcing adventure. The first buy-sell trade store opened at 11, so we got there right when it opened. And now, on to the first stop, West Hollywood, Crossroads. All right, who's ready for an LA shopping adventure? Here we go. The first stop was Crossroads in West Hollywood. I met up with my friend Shauna. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she has an Instagram, and I will go ahead and link her Instagram account below. It had been a dream of ours to be able to source together in LA, so when I found out that I would be going to LA, I let her know, and we were fortunately able to meet up and spend all day shopping together. This is our first stop, Crossroads. It is a favorite of both of ours. I found this Free People dress, and here's the tag. It's a more special Free People tag. It has the mesh with the embroidery, so one to look out for. The prices here at Crossroads is about, I would say, $15 to $30 on average. $15 more so for tops and shorts, $30 on average for dresses. Of course, prices can vary. They'll be a little higher or lower. We've just wrapped up at our first stop and we're heading to our second stop. That wall right there is famous. It's in this series on HBO about becoming Instagram famous. And we have arrived at our second stop, Crossroads in Melrose. I came here last time and found a few things, so I was excited to come back. When I first get to the store, I usually like to look up on the walls and see what they have featured. A lot of the times they'll have special pieces or on-trend items, so that's the first place that I like to look. I'm just doing a little bit of browsing before Shauna gets here. Let's see what I can find. And Shauna's here. There was an Ulla Johnson dress here on the wall. It's that peach colored one, but it was $95, which was too high for resale for this particular piece and too high for personal use. I didn't really like the style. Shauna really likes shoes, so she always makes a beeline for the shoes. She's very knowledgeable in selling shoes, whereas I would consider myself a novice. I don't often like cleaning or storing shoes, so I try to stay away from them. I like this mother sweatshirt, but it had some stains. And then look how cute this Moschino teddy tee was. I almost got it for myself, but it had some stains.
Aren't you?
These docks were behind the counter, as well as this purse.
Oh my god!
We had the sales associate grab it first so we could take a closer look.
Wow, it's like a little...
I don't remember the brand on this. I think it says Virag Karenya. And It was the most bedazzled and beautiful purse I'd ever seen. It looked like it was new with tags. We went ahead and just left it behind, but Shauna did grab these docks. She got them to resell. And the great thing about this Crossroads location in Melrose is it is right across the street from another one of my favorite buy-sell trade stores, and that is Wasteland. Wasteland is the top tier when it comes to buy-sell trade stores, meaning it is the most expensive, but at the same time, it features some of the most gorgeous and unique luxury and designer pieces. Right now, I'm in awe of all of the beautiful things in the case. All of these were like works of art, but they were very, very pricey. Each of these things I would say was at least a couple $100, sometimes $500. I didn't get anything in the case, but they sure were beautiful to look at. Oh, I really liked these shoes right here. The black ones with the carabiner heels. Those were so fun. And then look at that jeweled purse. It looks like it should be in a museum. Heading back to the shoes, this was one of my favorite spots to just look at everything. There were so many beautiful shoes, and I loved going and touching each of them and picking them up. These are a pair of Charlotte Olympia slip-ons. Charlotte Olympia is one of my favorite shoe brands. She makes some of these kitty heels and kitty flats. They're one of her more signature styles, and they resell really well.
I love her.
I love the detail on these flamingo embroidered slip-on mules. Shauna's looking up comps right now, and she's using the app Google Lens to quickly pull them up.
This is what resellers do when
We didn't end up getting the Charlotte Olympia mules just because comps weren't that great.
They should be easy to find, no?
I know, I don't know why I used Google Lens. That was just...
Those are some Jimmy Choos. These are some Saint Laurent sneakers. We saw these Golden Goose sneakers for $75, which isn't bad. I probably would have gotten them if they were my size, but they were not. Let's see what other shoes we can find. Seriously, my favorite wall in the store. Oh, we really both loved this pair. They were so fun and unique. These are by Giuseppe Zanotti. I hope I'm saying that right. They look like they could be dangerous to wear. Probably pretty uncomfortable, but you would look amazing if you wore those. Definitely takes a special person to be able to pull those off. I really liked these. They were by Louis Vuitton. I like those gold medallions. And then how fun are these? These were, I believe, Ferragamo. And then check out this skirt. This is the definition of Gorp core. It was so fun. I can't remember what the brand is. Shauna is guessing maybe it was North Face. It could be North Face or possibly Marc Jacobs. Next, we're wandering over to another one of my favorite sections, and that is the dresses. So Shauna's looking at the shorter style dresses. And then up there on the wall was the longer style maxi dresses.
Oh, we love Salani.
I'm just flipping through to give you an idea of brands. There's Cezanne, Zimmermann, Prada, Privacy Please. A lot of really nice designer labels. These are often Bolo brands that you would want to be sourcing. The prices on these were rather expensive when it comes to sourcing. So for these dresses, on average, they were at least $75. And it wasn't uncommon for you to find dresses for $150 to $200. You have to be really careful whenever you are choosing to source here. So if you want to resell items, you have to do a lot of research. For example, look at this beautiful jacket. It's by Saint Laurent. It is brand new with tags, retails for $5,800. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, but look how much it costs. These are a few of the brands I saw: Zimmermann, Rotate. I actually have a Rotate dress featured in my Poshmark closet right now that I love, just waiting for that perfect buyer. Another one of my favorites is Sylvia Cherasi. I've sold one of her dresses before. I found it in Crossroads, Dallas. It was so special. It looked like it should be on the runway, and I had a fun time modeling it. Oh, here we go. Here's that Rotate dress with the puff shoulders that I was talking about. This one was Retro Feet. Maybe it's Retrofet. That's another brand that's on my bucket list. This is that Sylvia Cherasi. It's like a dress coat. And as you can see, I found a few things that I will be showcasing at the very end of the video. I'll be doing a giant haul of everything that I got in LA. Let's move on to some of the beautiful leather jackets. So many beautiful pieces. These were pretty expensive. Usually at least $200 for one of these jackets. Great for personal use, but I didn't find anything for resale. This is a dress that I found for myself. It's so pretty. And then here is another jacket that I found to resell. Here's a sneak peek of what's going to be in the haul. This one's needle and thread. Dressing rooms. I wanted to try that dress on and then take a closer look at comps, so I did some research in the dressing room. Here is the dress, and we have a winner. Look at these Louboutin loafers. So fun. These were up at the cash register behind the counter in glass. Very special pieces here. Some more Louboutins. Some Gucci earrings. Those jeweled ones were $500. There's some more Gucci shoes in there. I see some Maison Margiela. And Vivienne Westwood. Okay, that wraps up Wasteland. Now on to Buffalo Exchange in Melrose. So this was just down the street from where we were. I love this location because I had such a fun time here last year whenever I came. I found a Vampire's Wife dress at this location. It was a sample piece. I sold it on Poshmark and it ended up being one of my biggest sales to date. If you haven't seen that What Sold video, I'm going to go ahead and link it down below. So Shauna found these boots. These are some Fluvog boots, and she ended up buying those to resell. I didn't find anything, but that's okay. There were more stops to check out. This one is the Crossroads in Silver Lake. This was a new to me location, but Shauna really likes this location, and I'm really glad that she introduced me to this spot. This store was ginormous, and it wasn't very crowded. I liked that there was plenty of space to shop, and I didn't feel like I was immediately next to anybody. Of course, I headed right to the dresses. These were the maxi length dresses here along the wall. So many on-trend pieces. I love that red floral dress. Very peasant style and boho. I really like that green one. It's boho as well. Look at all of the florals. That one's by Maeve. I liked the style of that one and the print. This was a cool print here, this like t-shirt style dress. This green one here is definitely a style I would wear. It's by J. Crew, but it wasn't my size, so I kept flipping. And let's see what I go check out next. There was so much to look at this store. I really had a fun time at this location. Hey, Shauna. This section right here was what they consider designer. So often these pieces are priced a little bit more for Crossroads. On average, these pieces are maybe $40 or so, maybe $50. Then here is the wall of purses that we just saw. And oh my gosh, look what Shauna found.
Wow, they're pretty cool. You're gonna lift these up, right?
These were probably some of the funnest shoes that we found. They're by Jeffrey Campbell. And look at the heel. They were very heavy.
It's really weird, but these are amazing. They're heavy too. Yeah, they are. Yeah, look at those up. I like them. I hope they do well.
I can walk around the store and like get a workout.
There you go.
I found these Comme des Garçons Converses. I've been looking for a pair for myself, but these were not my size. They were priced too high for resale, so I put them back. It hurt me to put them back because that was the first time that I've seen Comme des Garçons Converses, and I so badly wanted to take them home. This was a Levi's floral jacket. I thought that was fun. I thought of Jack and Ryan when I saw it, of course, because they love Levi's. Since it's not sweater season, I was going through this rack really quickly. I still source off-season, but it wasn't my primary focus to find sweaters. The only reason that I even look at sweaters right now is because I'm hoping to find a Christy Dawn or a Doan cardigan. Those resell really well and they're very sought after. I found that top right there for myself, and then look at that Betsy Johnson purse with the phone. I didn't get it because it was flawed. These are a few things that Shauna got. She got a Lauren Moshi top and then a vintage blouse. It had Gunny Sacks vibes. Checking out what's on the wall before we head out. And that wraps up that store. It was very successful. These were the best find, obviously.
These are like fun, I got. And they're very heavy.
They are. They're like a weight. You can do workout. They're size 7. They're actually my size.
On to the next stop, Crossroads in Studio City. I came here last time and bought way too many things. You'll see why this is my favorite location here in a second. Already, the good memories are flooding back to me, and I'm getting so excited as I'm walking in. This location here in Studio City was also less crowded than the other ones that we went to earlier in the video. I would say the ones on like Melrose and in West Hollywood were very popular. They got pretty crowded, but these last two didn't have as many people, and so I really enjoyed that. I already found something. It looks like 2 pieces, both with sequins. You may or may not see those featured later in the haul. I found a pair of shoes that I possibly wanted for myself, but they didn't end up working out. They were a pair of high tops. I don't remember the brand, but if it comes to me, I'll put it there. We're done shopping and Shonda's showing me what she got. These are a pair of Nina Bing red booties. They were so beautiful. She bought them to resell. And then I got goodies in my bag and I'll show you guys later. Now on to the last stop of the day, Wasteland. This is the one in Studio City and it was, I think, a block or 2 away from that Crossroads that you just saw. Again, here at Wasteland, they featured a lot of special items there in the glass case. I'll show you guys more footage here in a second of the things in the case. This location was smaller than the one in Melrose, but I might have even preferred this one because it was much less crowded. Look at this fun skirt. I believe that one was Farm Rio. And this dress was so epic because it's by Melinda, which is me. Well, not me, but my name. I've never seen a Melinda dress before. I was tempted to get this, but I left it. It was $128. Now, what pretties do we have behind the case? There's a floral Gucci purse. I love this pink one with the fun, like, lady with her baby. I couldn't tell what brand it was, but it was so fun. And then the wall of shoes. Not as big of a selection as the one in Melrose, but there were still a lot of beautiful shoes. They're always fun to look at and such a treat to look at. Both of the Wasteland locations had a security guard. I guess it makes sense since a lot of these pieces cost a lot of money. What'd you find?
Oh, the zebras! I saw that. I found this Rachel Coat box.
Ooh, for you or for resale?
It's only $15.
That blouse that Shauna was holding was by Rachel Comey, but it was too much. There's Rouge, one of my favorite brands, but $98 was kind of steep. I love this brand as well, MSGM. That is a personal favorite. I found an amazing cat dress by that brand last year. Here I am in the dressing room, and these are the pieces that I found. An Alexis top, $58. This one was by Alice and Olivia. It was a cute dress with some tulle on the bottom, $88. I wanted to get this one for resale. It had high comps, but on closer inspection, it looked like the dress had been cut on the bottom. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to look like that, so I just decided to leave it behind because $88 is a lot to spend for inventory. I got this Ulla Johnson top to try on. It was $58. And then this Christy Dawn teddy bear cardigan was $78. It was so fluffy. See how fluffy it is? Always a fun time at Wasteland. And then I brought the teddy bear cardigan out with me, and I'm showing Shauna comps. This is how you spot resellers in the wild. You can't quite see the comps on here. I'm looking on Poshmark, but don't worry, I'll go over comps for this piece at the very end of the video, because you bet I took it home with me, and it was worth all of the luggage space that it took up. We're just reliving the wonderful, amazing day that we had. So thankful for this sweet friend of mine, and I can't wait to come back to LA and do this all over again. This was the map of the route that we took to visit all of these stores. A few of the highlights from the trip. There are so many views like this in LA. These rolling hills, these scenic views. We got to witness it with a sunset, and it was epic. And of course, we had to go to our favorite stop, Din Tai Fung. Okay, now it's time for the haul. And now it's time for one of the best parts, the haul. And I'm gonna show you guys what I got from each place. So here we go. At the West Hollywood Crossroads, I left with only one piece. It is this Free People dress. It's quite long. It's a midi, practically maxi length. I picked this one up because I liked the patchwork print. So here is the tag, and I want you to note what it looks like, because anytime that I see this kind of tag, it has like this mesh or netting detail with the cursive font. I tend to look these Free People pieces up. And the reason for that is these ones tend to retail for more, and then they seem to be not as saturated on reselling platforms. That might be because there's just not as many around. And so when I looked this one up, it was one of the like popular styles of Free People. It seemed to be like a blogger favorite and retailed for a good amount of money. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it retailed for, but I'm going to look it up, and then I'm gonna put the retail value here as well as some information about the dress. So I ended up taking this one back to the hotel to look up a stock photo, and I realized something. All the pictures of this dress that I could find on the internet, it had sleeves. So it had like cap sleeves, and I took a closer look, and I think this piece was actually altered. They did a really good job, really neat stitching. And the only reason I know is because of the stock photo. The stock photo had the cap sleeves. I think this piece will still sell, just not for as much. And for that reason, I'm just gonna keep it. I really do love the style and it's my size. So I plan on styling this one with like a long sleeve lace top underneath. I think that will look really pretty, and the silhouette of this dress is simply gorgeous. Then the next place that we went to was Melrose Crossroads. I didn't find anything there, but as you saw from the video, Shauna found a few things. I believe she took home those Doc Marten boots. That jewel bedazzled purse was so pretty, but sadly that one didn't come home with either of us. But that's okay, because the next place I found quite a few things, and that was at Wasteland. So this particular Wasteland was actually right across the street from that Crossroads that we just went to, which is perfect. I love that they're so close to each other and they both offer such a different variety of pieces. So at Wasteland, I found a few pieces and I'm excited to show you. First up is this bomber jacket. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna let you guys get a close-up of the detail. Look at that embroidery and beading detail. It is so beautiful. And as you can see right here, the brand of this bomber is Needle and Thread. Needle and Thread makes some beautiful evening gowns. They feature similar beading and embroidery detail. Those are the pieces that I'm actually familiar with, is their gowns. They resell really well, but I had no idea that they made bomber jackets like this. I was so surprised when I saw this one because Wasteland didn't price it for very high, and it's such an exquisite piece. Whenever I looked up comps on Poshmark, I saw that it did really well. The few comps that I saw, I think this jacket sold for around $200 to $300. So I priced mine at $300. I'm hoping that it'll sell in the $200 range, but I went ahead and priced a little bit higher just to leave room for those offers. And then this piece retails for $525. I even got to wear this piece. I wore it to the Salvation Army auxiliary sale, and I felt so cool wearing it. I am kind of sad that I'm not gonna keep it, but at least I can wear it while I wait for it to sell. Then the next piece that I got was this red dress. It is tiered in like a midi length. It features these little dainty flowers. It's corduroy, and I love the ruffle trims. There's actually a little story that goes along with this dress. This dress didn't have any label, so I didn't know what brand it was, but I could tell it was nicely constructed. The style was very cute and on trend. And then the zipper right here says YKK. Based on those features that I just described, I could tell it was something nice, that it wasn't a cheaper brand, but it really didn't matter to me because I love this dress and I was gonna keep it for myself. So versatile. You can wear it on its own or layered with a long sleeve underneath. So I decided right then and there I was gonna get it anyways. I decided to go ahead and just do a quick Google lens of this dress, and whenever I got the results, it was very exciting. So are you guys ready to hear the brand of this dress? It's Doan. So a Doan is very, very sought after, and it resells really well. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of the tag. Since I can't show you on the dress, I'll show you guys right here. Doe pieces retail usually in the $200 to $300 range, I would say. And I'm speaking specifically about their dresses because those are the pieces that I know the most about. I've actually found Doen one other time, and it was also at a buy sell trade store. The funny thing is, I also found it in LA. It was a year ago whenever I was in LA for basically a shopping trip, and I found it at the Crossroads in Santa Monica. I listed that one and it sold really well. It sold for $150, and this particular piece is the Doen Tulsi dress. I'll show you guys a picture of that one right here. So Doen is such a bolo brand, and it's also a personal favorite of mine. I'm excited to finally own a Doen piece for my personal collection, and I can't wait to wear this one. Then after Wasteland, the third stop we went to was Buffalo Exchange. It was the Melrose location. Sadly, I didn't get anything at this location. Shauna did get those boots, however. They should sell really well, so I'm hoping she'll update me with a sale soon. I was slightly disappointed that I didn't find anything at this location because last year, whenever I went here, I found one of my most exciting finds. It was this vampire's wife dress, and it happened to be a sample piece. This dress sold not too long ago. If you want to see details about this sold, I have it linked here. Now on to stop number 5, and that was the Crossroads in Silver Lake. I actually already sold this dress right here. It is a dress by Jen's Pirate Booty. Then another skirt that I found was this one. It is like this beautiful mauve color. It has this smocked waistband and ruffle detail. This is by one of my favorite brands to resell, and that is Misa. This one was new with tags. So here you can see what the tag looks like. The actual label looks very similar. This next piece I picked up for myself. I wasn't familiar with the brand. The brand is Saccharin, New York. Here is the label in case you're interested. But look at this print. It features like little deer in a meadow, and I thought it was so cute. I can't wait to wear this one. Then the last piece that I got at Crossroads was this amazing puffer jacket. It's by the brand Aloe, and if you can tell, it's like a kind of metallic-y color, and it's this crushed velvet, super puffy and really cute. I just had to try it on for you guys. As you can see, it's like super, super puffy. I want to keep this one, but I'm not going to just because I won't wear it that much here in Houston, Texas. This one also has really great resale value. It can sell upwards for around $200. Then we went to stop number 6, and quite possibly my favorite buy-sell trade store in LA, and that was the Crossroads in Studio City. I picked up 2 things, and they are a similar theme. Here we go. They were both sequin pieces, and this first one is by a brand that I don't always pick up. It is Cartier. And this brand is one that is sold at Anthro. It can be pretty saturated on Poshmark, but look at this thing. It's so beautiful. I love whimsical, unique pieces like this. How could you not want a rainbow sequin blazer? So this one came home with me. It has decent resale value. I think on the higher end, maybe $100. On average, it probably sells for around like $60 to $70. So not going to be a high profit item, but I thought this one would look so pretty in my Poshmark closet. This next dress is by a brand that I haven't heard of. So the brand is Bo Susie. Let me show you guys what the tag looks like. There we go. And I just loved the style and all the details on this dress. This is a black sequin dress with sun detail. The suns are also made out of sequins and then beads. Whenever I looked this dress up, I saw that the white version had been worn by 2 celebrities, so that is always a good sign. I'll show you guys a picture right here. This dress was worn by Aubrey Plaza and Erica Jane. I wasn't able to find any details on the black version, but I still need to do some more research. Hopefully, if the white one was loved by celebrities, that means the black one will be loved as well. All right, now the 7th and last stop was Studio City Wasteland. The great thing about this location was it was just a couple of steps away from the Crossroads that we just visited. Here I walked away with 2 pieces. First is a blouse for myself. Here it is. It is this stunning lace blouse by one of my favorite brands, which is Alexis. Look at these beautiful bell sleeves. I'm gonna get a close-up of the detail. It also has little beaded pearl flowers. And then this is the brand, Alexis. This is also very highly sought after, this particular top. I'll show you guys a picture of the set. It comes in like a pants and top set. It's so cute. There aren't too many of this piece listed on Poshmark, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. Like I said, this is one of my favorite brands, and this top is simply stunning. Last but not least was my best find of the entire trip. It happened to be a brand on my bucket list that I was hoping to find. The brands that I was really hoping to find, because they're pretty popular in LA, were Spell and the Gypsy, Christy Dawn, and Doen. I found 2 out of the 3, so that's not bad. As you guys already saw, I ticked off Doen, and then the other brand that I found was Christy Dawn. So this is what the Christy Dawn label looks like. You guys will want to remember this one because it has high resale value, just like Doen. So I think they fall into a similar category of shoppers. Those who really love Christy Dawn tend to also like Doen. Their clothing and their aesthetic is similar, so you attract similar customers. This stunning piece is a fuzzy teddy bear cardigan. It's a one size fits all, and it's called the Frankie cardigan. It turns out it's very, very rare and very sought after. Whenever I was looking up comps, I found 2 in search of posts, and there were none listed. As far as the sold, there were a few that sold in the like $300 range, $400 range. And the fact that there was none listed, that was a good sign. So I went ahead and priced mine very high because there's none for sale as far as I could see on the internet. I priced this one at $500. I don't know if it will sell for that much. Sometimes these rare unicorn pieces will sell for that range, but I'm willing to wait and see, to just wait for that right buyer to come along. I'm not in any hurry to get rid of this one. All right, that's the end of the haul. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me and Shauna on our big sourcing adventure. And while I was in LA, I also went to The Real Real. I got a bit of footage for you guys, so that video should be coming soon. If you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe and to hit the thumbs up button. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye!